Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you guys are all doing well. I grabbed all of this stuff out of my backpack that it goes in. It's actually like a really awesome diaper bag thing, but it doesn't look like a diaper bag. And I use it for my craft stuff while I'm on the truck because it's really big, but I'm running out of room. So this is going to be a plan with me monthly. As you all know, it's almost August. Almost. Let's see. Tomorrow is the 26th of July. My goodness. We are getting further and further into this year. It's hard to believe. So, let's see. I have several different sticker books. This one is from Michaels. It holds Hobonichi kits perfectly. So I'll just do a quick flip through for you guys. I mean, it's full all the way except for these big pockets. I'm not sure what to put back here. But these are full of date covers and Hobonichi kits and Hobonichi weather. All by different people. So this month, for the month of August, I am going to be using a kit by Keepsakes by Ashley. If you guys can see that, there's her shop name. She is on Etsy. Her prices are thumbs up. Her shipping is very fast. I would have to say that it's like a premium matte paper. I'm getting a little bit better with the names. And these kits, you can pick the month that you want on your monthly. So that's really cool. So let's get started with this. Oh, Lordy. You guys, it's been a long week. It's a long, actually like 10 days. It's just... I was able to go home to Washington State and I got to see my mom. I haven't seen my mom in 3 years. My mom used to live with me and Brad down here in Florida and she chose to go back. Well, isn't that just awesome? It bent the paper and my head is still hitting the camera. I do apologize, you guys. Let's see if this is going to peel up so I can straighten it out. It is. Yay. All right. Let's see if we can get this. Yep. There it goes. Got it pretty evened out. So, she lives with my, let's see, which side do I want to do? I think this side goes over here. She lives with my aunt and uncle. The rent prices have just gone sky high. I was not able to see my aunt and uncle. They were both working. So, and then I came back through and I was not able to because I'm telling you, anything can happen when you are a truck driver, and we were loading cherries that needed to go to Jersey City to the dock because they were going to Europe and on, I think Norwegian cruise lines. So yes, what a fun, eventful thing. Those idiots loaded all the cherries on the wrong trailer. Because instead of paying attention to directions, the driver saw that the door was open, backed in there, and when told to move by us, that we were next, he argued with us, so they put the cherries on his truck and it turned into a huge ordeal. They had to get him back in the door and then he was all mad, and well, he was told multiple times by the facility and by us to move his booty butt, but he couldn't be bothered, so, you know, he just wasted his own time and our time and everybody else's time, but whatever. It was just a long trip to New Jersey. A sad one, too. It seems like the minute that we got past Chicago, well, the minute I got into Chicago, and, well, it was actually Gary, Indiana, and Brad took over driving. It's just like the day, just, it couldn't get any worse. It was accident after accident. And he went through 2 accidents while I was sleeping, and they weren't too bad. And then I had just woke up, and an accident happened in front of us. We were in the mountains and on 80, and it's very mountainy. It was pouring rain. This guy in a 4-wheeler, which is like a civilian, like what we would drive, you know, like our regular cars, we call them 4-wheelers, was going too fast, texting on his phone, and went over in front of I want to say that it was a grain truck. Might have been a bean truck. And we are trained to kill ourselves before we hurt a 4-wheeler, if need be. And he took his truck into the median, jackknifed it, totaled his truck, and all stems because some idiot decided that it was going to be fun to speed in the mountains in the rain and be texting on his phone. So there is a chain reaction of events that happened. And if there's one thing that I could just repeatedly scream at people, it would be, get off your phones. Don't be putting your makeup on. I've seen several women doing that. We can see everything that you're doing in your car. And if we have CBs, we can actually radio to Highway Patrol. Most of us don't, because they just don't care, because, you know, it's always the truck driver's fault. That's what they say. So, yeah, it's just been, it was a long day. And then I started getting a headache. I wasn't feeling super well. And we made it to the TA. Sorry if you can hear Ty. He's locked out of my room. Hershey's in here with me along with Duke, but Ty didn't want to come in, and now he's crying to come in. Anywho, we made it to the TA in New Jersey on 80. I can't remember the town, and I've never been to this TA before, which is weird because I've been driving for 10 years. I have been everywhere, but I've never been to this TA. Oh, Lord. Buddy was having a hard time. It's raining, and him and Duke do not like to go out in the rain. Buddy decided to get up on the bed in our truck and pee all over the bed, all over the blankets, all over my pillows. So I had to, while Brad was sleeping, I went in and did laundry, but Brad was like, I'm not going to go to sleep and leave you to do all this. And they only had 4 washers, and because a lot of the Canadian drivers stop at this TA, there was a lot of Canadian drivers doing laundry. So we were all sharing washers, like as quick as we possibly could in the dryers, and I felt so bad because I had all this laundry, and they were like, what happened? And I'm like, oh my God, don't even ask. My dog peed all over everything. And they were like, oh no, 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 go ahead, go ahead. And I'm like, no, because I'm sure you guys got to deliver. And a lot of them were like, no, because we're heavy haul, and we have to go back to Canada, so we get to take our time. We don't have a load. I was like, oh my God, bless you. I could just hug you. So, and then while waiting for that, I've been having like massive problems with my eyes. For those of you that don't know, I wear glasses like all the time. I don't have them on right now because everything's pretty close to me, but I have pigment dispersion in both of my eyes, and bright light, the sun and bright lights really hurt my eyes. And whenever they start getting worse, like it gets harder for me to see at night until I go and get my eyes checked. And I'm about 2 months past my 6-month appointment because it's the only way that they would continue treating me without going to a neuro-optometrist or something to have all these massively expensive tests done that I can't afford. So yeah, I'm sure when I get to go in, I'm gonna get yelled at, but I've been having, I started getting this headache, you know, during doing laundry. And then I went back out to the truck after all the laundry was done. It took me about 3 hours to do it all. And I generally sit down with my planner, and I've been trying to organize my stickers as much as I could. And, sometimes I read on my Kindle app and my Kindle, and, yeah, I check social media. I watch YouTube videos. Normally I have it going while I'm driving and listen to you guys and what you have to say, just so I'm not bored. Feel like I actually have a friend there. And yeah, I really didn't. I took some Tylenol PMs trying to go to sleep to get rid of the headache. I woke up the next day. It was even worse. Oh my God, was it worse? Oh, it was horrible. And then, yeah, I slept most of the day. And Brad did a lot of the driving for me. Thank goodness. Bless his heart. He had the hours to do it. We got unloaded at the port. We got reloaded in Philadelphia. And it was a really, really bad neighborhood. They stopped loading at 2 in the afternoon because in the last, I think Brad said in the last month they've had five shootings at a Tyson plant there. And I was like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense, but it was a really bad neighborhood. Then Brad went to a Flying J in Maryland on the other side of Delaware, and we stopped there, and they have a Golden Corral. I'm not a huge fan of Golden Corral, but I figured, okay, if I eat a little bit of something, you know, it might help, because I hadn't eaten in quite a while. And I still had it. Took some Excedrin migraine, and then it started going away more, but I still had it. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait, because to get around Baltimore and DC and Richmond at that time of day is, oh my God, you'd be stuck in traffic for like 7 hours. Okay, I'm going to put this down on the 11th. This is when the twins turn 28. If you guys don't know, Brad has identical twin boys, and Brandon and Derek. They are not biologically his. They are his ex-wife's kids. But Brad does have his son with their mother, and Brad raised these guys since they were babies, so they are kind of his. Anyways, I waited until 8, and I was like, I left the Flying J. Excuse me. Man, my headache started coming back, and dealing with the traffic, it was just getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, so this is my leftover sticker book. I've put in my samples. This is from like CLLTR or something. I ordered from her, and the entire order, like over a year ago, came and it was wet, and all of them were pretty much ruined. These are like popping up. These are what I figured I could save out of all of them, and they're popping up, and they're like faded and stuff like that from water damage. I was really mad. I did not get a hold of her because I was like, no, I'm just not even going down this road. I just won't order from her again. You know, if you're going to sell stickers, put them in the cellophane and try to package them to keep them safe from elements, because crap does happen. Anyways, that's a rant over. Okay, so I need, like, this is the Airy Life on YouTube. Her name is Erin. She has a leftover sticker book. I asked her where she found it. I got on to Etsy. I found the lady and had the lady add 40 pages instead of 20 pages, and the cost of it is $34 for this one. The regular big one is $29. The smaller ones, I believe, go down in price from there. But they are great. I used all the freebies that I got from people in my sticker orders, and just leftovers from my kits. I put them in here. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm none at all. I just put them in here, and that's that. Okay, let's see if I have one that I can match to this, like a blue. This is a pretty blue. The boys will appreciate me. If I go around putting pink on their crap, they're going to be pissed off. That's no joke. So Brandon, he lives in Castle Rock, Colorado. Derek actually lives here, not that far away, in another town. He did used to live with me and Brad, him and his girlfriend, soon to be wife, Callie. They actually drive for the same company that me and Brad do. We got them their jobs. They're actually doing much better than me and Brad are. Derek and Callie are getting married on October 13th. I think that's it. 13th or 14th. And I couldn't be happier for them. I do have concerns, but at the end of the day, it's none of my business. So that's what it is. But I always like to mark the boys' birthdays. They are pretty special to me, even though they're not mine. They always try to call and keep up with me, so I'm going to write Brandon and Derek. And I'll put B-Day. Brandon just had his first baby with his girlfriend Jess. Well, not Jess, but Kyle is going to be 2 in January. He is so flippin' adorable. So I got these from the Crafty the Craft Penguin planner, Jennifer. She's so sweet, you guys. She's absolutely like the most loveliest person. She really is. And I can't decide if I want to put them in here or if I want to put them in the weekly section, because I wanted to, I was going to use this for bills, but since I have the Mega, I got the Mega on purpose. Come August, you're going to start seeing like some budget, and I want to share it all. Like, people think that me and Brad, we have so much money. We really don't. It may look like a large number, but at the end of the day, after all the fuel we pay, insurance, everything like that, we don't get a lot. Like, at the end of the taxes, the income that they can actually tax us is only like $30,000. So actually, I'll just do them on the monthly view. Well, yeah, I'll do them on the monthly view. So this is on the first day, and it's National Mountain Climbing Day, I believe. And then the second day is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. I showed you guys this in a haul video, and I brought up the ice cream sandwich because I am a freak of nature and I do not like ice cream. This is the third day. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much what's been going on. Me having headaches, problems with my eyes. Oh Lord, you guys, I swear it just never ends. Sometimes it's like so depressing, and it's just, I don't know. This new truck, it's all right. After we put it in the shop, it was having a problem, sucking fuel from the passenger side tank. Everything was backwards. So when the power steering pump went out, we told them, fix that too. And yeah, it's still not fixed. It's still having a problem sucking from that side, and I'm not sure what the issue is. And I'm like, really? It's like we can't catch any traction. And I told Brad, I was like, before it goes back in, it's fine right now. If we just have the fuel and put in extra fuel and keep fueling or whatever, it's fine. We just don't have the ability to be down all the time. It doesn't work like that. If the wheels aren't moving, we don't get paid. So 10, let's see. I'm gonna try to do this because it just seems to go a little bit faster. 11. I'm gonna put that there. So yeah, that's welcome to my life of stress, more stress, more stress, and more stress. So yeah, anyways, I forgot to tell you guys, so going into the shipper at the port, we got stuck in traffic that morning. And I came up, I normally come up, let's see, 12, 13, 14, ooh. And there I am, messing up already. I normally come up and sit with Brad for a little bit. I'm a smoker, so yeah, I know it's bad for my health. I need to quit. I've heard it all. I will come up, and I don't smoke inside the truck. Like, I hang way out the window to smoke. I'll come up and have a cigarette with him, and the traffic was really bad. We couldn't figure out. We were like, this is not, something happened. This is not right. And come to find out, we got up there, and a car hit a dump truck, and the dump truck somehow flipped over on top of the car, killing the driver instantly. And the passenger was taken to the hospital in critical condition, likely to not survive, from what we heard. We generally hear a lot because they try to let us know, so if we can try to find an alternative way, they'll kind of tell us what's going on. So, I mean, those kind of accidents, they sometimes they just really bother me, because it's like it could be avoided, you know, and most of the time it's always stemming around speed and cell phone usage and thinking that you're invisible. I mean, New York City is already a pain in the ass to drive in. I mean, it's like, ugh, I get really stressed out driving through there, but we deliver to a lot of, I guess, nurseries. Me and Brad have chosen really the only place that we will really go to there now is Riverhead, which is on Long Island, down at the bottom of Long Island. The owner of this nursery, his main nursery is actually here in Florida. He deals in orchids, all different types of exotic orchids. And everybody knows that orchids are really, really temperamental flowers. And they come on ships from Asia. And they are really, really tiny, and some of them don't make it, and then they, you know, some of them, most of them do, but they have to sit in his nursery down here for about a month for them to recover before they can get put on a truck to take up to New York. And this guy, he is an older gentleman. His business partner died, I think, a year ago. He is like the sweetest person on the face of the planet. I showed up, you know, the trucks have been showing up late to him. And I showed up with his stuff. Jennifer, I'm using your little thing. I'm going to put it in my book so when I know that I need to order from you. And Ty is screaming for me. He is very unhappy. He's letting the whole world know it. Anyways, I made sure that I was there on time, come hell or high water, you know, because me and Brad are team trucks. And, yeah, he handed me $100 bill. And he said, thank you for showing up. And I was like, I tried to give it back to him, and he wouldn't take it back. And then he was like, there's a little cafe up the road. Would you like to come with me? I'll drive you up there so you can get some food and some coffee maybe. I was like, really? Like, nobody does that. Nobody. This guy is so incredibly sweet, you guys. Like, he is a very sweet, sweet guy. He's always so appreciative of everything that people do for him. He's just incredibly kind. You know, that's different for a New Yorker. Some New Yorkers are just like, ah! And you're like, whoa, man, calm yourself. But yeah, I'm going to put these down, and then I think I'm done with this August monthly. I know that since I put these here, I know that there's another TPC sale, because the orders that I got from July's TPC sale, they sent me, I think it's like I remember seeing the 17th. So if you guys are not familiar with the TPC sale and you're totally into planners, go on to Facebook and search TPC. Or if you're more curious, I will try to leave a link to the Facebook group in the description bar. all these shops, and, you know, oh, there's so many of them. They have massive sales, like massive sales. And a lot of the shop owners are so incredibly generous. They give away all this shop credit, and it's incredibly cool. Here, let's see if I have some. I know I have here. This one has. Okay, so this I got from Purdy Planner. This is no white space kit. So is this. This is from her. This one, this one. These kits are generally about $10 a piece, but you get a lot. She is on Etsy. She's also on Facebook. She has her own Facebook group. She's super sweet. She lives in Lakeland, which is about 40 minutes from me. So this is the entire kit that you get. So it's just 2 pieces. You stick it down, wham, bam, you're done. And then you get to decorate it with this stuff. And whatever else you decide to put in there. It's great, great. You know, and these are all her drawings. She's drawn this little Eeyore and the Pooh and the, you know, rabbit, piglet, and wild things. Where the wild things are. So yeah, she's part of the sale. Green Darner Designs was part of the sale. She's fabulous. This is Groovy Knees. She was part of the TPC sale. So there is some great shops and some overall just great human beings in the group, and it's a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, I will shut up. I've been talking to you for 31 minutes and 43 seconds, and we're counting down. Anyways, I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.